wacky.
It's fun. It's crazy.
It's outrageous. Funhouse, a whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won.
It's a real crazy show where anything will go.
Funhouse, quiz is a race. Real wacky place.
Use your body and your brain.
If you want to play the game.
It's time for Funhouse. Wacky contestants, messy games, the Fun Kart Grand Prix race, and a crazy chase to win lots of prizes. Now here's the guy who puts the fun into Funhouse, Pat Sharp!
Woo! Welcome along to the Funhouse Go Show! Oh, yes, it's called the Go Show because that was the go-kart entrance to beat them all. And these are the girls who always help me out. Melanie and Martina! Now, they're a very useful part of the show. I'm not a very useful part, but these people are the most useful part. The contestants, come on down! So these are the contestants, are they?
These are my contestants.
Who are they then, Martina?
I have Zoe and James from the border, and they both attend the Jedburgh Grammar School.
Well, no sneaking over the border for you two, or there'll be trouble. Are you looking forward to the show?
Yeah.
Yeah? Definitely going to be enjoying yourself today?
Yeah.
All your friends watching?
Yeah.
You watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, and who are the Reds?
Sophie and Daly, and they're from Plymouth, and they attend the Plymstop Secondary School.
You look so good in red. It's just your colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just as well. I was going to say Mel as well. Look at that. But we're not going to change you at this stage because it would be unfair. Is red your favourite colour?
Yeah.
It better be today. Good luck to all our players in the Funhouse. Now, the rules are not really rules because there's only really two rules on the show. One is no swearing. Two is obey all the rules. And the rules are very simple. All you have to do is play 3 fun-filled games. After each game, which is worth 25 points, one of which is the key game, we'll bring you back here. You'll hit the buzzer, and hopefully when it goes bing, you'll answer correctly, also getting another 25 points per question. Then the Fun Kart Grand Prix. Don't be as good as me, because I was pretty good on that Fun Kart on the way in. And then a trip inside the Funhouse, right there to pick up on perhaps the biggest power prize of all time today. You never know your luck. OK, so for game 1, we're going to sort you out with a little bit of tea, because it's about that time, isn't it? However, it's tea with a difference, because if you've ever had bangers and mash, you've never quite had them like this. Let's take the girls and play. Come on! OK then, Zoe and Sophie, you are about to become a very special sausage and mangle, as opposed to sausage and mash. If you have a look at that, that's a Scottish sausage. They're sort of square around here, because we're in Glasgow for Funhouse, so we get a traditional Scottish one, which is great. So I'll save that one for after the show, I think, because the girls dress up as sausages and look rather good, actually. I like the tails. Trouble is, you look a bit too big for this game, so if you come over here with me, I'll explain to you why it's called bangers and mangles as opposed to bangers and mash. In here, you will be like this, squashed and squeezed until you fall into this sort of gunge as well. Steady now, Martina, steady. Respect your boss. And you will fall through the lagoon, which is basically the batter, I suppose, for your sausages to make you better than her. And then you'll come over here and you'll grab one of these little ketchup-filled balloons and you'll take it, you'll lift off the lid of your burger and you'll smash it down there. The one with the most smash and the worst smashed, depending on how, it'll be worst smashed by the time you're in a mess, I'll tell you, will be the winner. So I wish you luck. You have 60 seconds, and let's hope that you are both superstars. That means the runners-up are also going to get points, as long as it's not a draw, because it's a key game. The first game today is a key game, so make sure you're playing at home as well. Bring your keys, on your marks, get set, go! Just a great game. But I would like to know one thing. You must answer me this, girls. How did you manage to go through that game without getting any dirt on your faces? Look at your faces, look. Your faces are absolutely, more or less, except for a couple of dots, perfect. And I don't know how you did that. Especially as your sausages were at full stretch, weren't they? Like you're trying to go somewhere, and the sausages were just holding you back there. Brilliant. So let's start with the yellows. How many ketchups, and I have to take your word for it because it's just a mess, did you get?
We got 3!
There you go. So, the question is, have you got the roast? You get that, don't you?
Yeah, we got 5!
So, because the reds got the roast and the most, the yellows are toast. Let's rerun the fun! And what a rerun it was. I thought the yellows were going to catch up, but they didn't quite. They get 3 points for the key game, but the reds get the 25. They won! You girls with you clean faces, I'm going to ask you a question as well now. Come on, girls, you ready for this?
Oh, okay.
Here we go. This is it. It's worth 25. You can stay clean. In a sausage roll, what surrounds the sausage meat? Yes.
Pastry.
Yes! So now the Reds are well ahead with 50 playing 3. Yes! Game 2 is a poolside game, so if you'd like to take the boys over and get them ready for this, even though I know the girls would like to play to clean themselves off and get all the nonsense and gunge they got on them from that pastry game, I'm afraid you'll only be able to watch and sit on the side. The boys will be having a splashing, smashing time, because I know that you at home are too young to play the lottery, aren't you? Yes, you are. I'm not talking to you, Mum and Dad. Now I'm talking to the kids, you see. But today, there's a Funhouse exception on the lottery, as we go Spotto Lotto! Here we are in the lucky lotto, scrotto, blotto, blotto, all sorts of... Basically, it's a real mishmash of nonsense. Look in. You like these? Do you think these are quite... Girls, don't laugh at these. Come on. This is how you choose the lottery numbers, isn't it? You've never done it. You're too young, as I say. You're too young for the scratch cards as well, I think. So just be careful with those. When you get in there, search for your corresponding balls. Just down there in that cage, you'll be able to see yellow balls and red balls. Those are the only ones you've got to go for in choosing your lucky numbers, OK? You can get more than 6 if you want. Where have you got to put them? Quite easily. Crisscross, in the net, at the back. So good luck with this. Keep your goggles on, and I'll keep mine. On your marks, get set, go! I must admit, though, I would have been incredibly tempted to actually throw the balls at the twins, but no, they managed to... No, I just, you know, perfect target. So let's see how we got on. Yellows, first of all, and you can throw them back at me. Go on.
We got 1,
yeah.
2,
missed.
3,
missed.
4.
It's lucky you weren't playing. 4 for the yellows. Now, the reds, did you get more than 4?
Just find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rubbish.
Yeah!
Melanie and Martina may have been rubbish, but the boys were great and the Reds came out on top. Well done. Let's rerun the wet fun. Yes, the Reds have won the lottery. 25 points. And here's a boys' question for you now as well, because you're clean and mean and fighting fit and ready to go for this. From Spotto Lotto, are you ready? Try this at home as well. There is a draw for the National Lottery on a Saturday, and on which other midweek day? Reds.
Wednesday.
Yeah, you were just in there. You've got another 25. Now 3 points plays 100, the Reds in the lead. were very, very close there, weren't you? You literally hit that at the same time, but it was the red one that just came on because he must have been a millisecond ahead of it. I want you to all run off quickly. Go and get ready because I've got to explain this next game. Wow, you're going to like this one. Our final game ahead of the Fun Kart Grand Prix. I think I may need the sunglasses as well because it's very hot where I'm going. I'm off to the Amazon. I'm going to search for some spiders. It's called Up the Amazon. Oh, let's go. Jedburgh Grammar and Plymstock School are not so much up the Amazon as up the Swanee. It's going to be very difficult, this, I'll tell you. Oh, I'm glad I bought my sunglasses. It really is warm out here in the jungle. I've been rummaging around, and these little spiders are what it's all about. If you have a look at this, though, you will see that there are many dangers here. Oh, yes, there are. So be very careful. This is my specimen. You will be collecting spiders. A little safer, OK? They're not poisonous. All you have to do as the explorers, when you're pushed along here, is to take one spider on each trip. Give it to your native, who is a gentleman dressed in a grass skirt. Nothing funny about this show. Then you place it in this basket. The one with the most spiders in the basket at the end is the winner. It couldn't be easier. The trouble is there may just be an Amazonian rainstorm, Funhouse style from up above. Beware, take care, and rummage well as we prepare. So let's get going. On your marks, get set, go! Difficult job now, you see. I got
Oh my God.
I got to walk under here, where of course there is a little bit left of the rainstorm. You know, it's like when the rain's just finished and there's a few drops still in the sky. So I'm carefully positioning myself just here, where I think I'm safe. I hope I'm safe. Okay, let's see how we get on. Yellow's first.
Okay, I'm going to rummage in here, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spiders! Yeah!
So, how many legs is that then?
Oh, I don't
64!
know.
Come on, you should have known that. That's got her, hasn't
You're
it?
blondes, Pat.
We're all blondes.
Right. Right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8! Yeah!
Well done, it's a score draw. Yes, let's rerun the spider fun. And what a wummage it was. It was a fair old wummage as well. 25 points apiece. Well done, all of you. The girls look the most messy, so I'll put you to the most test. You answer the question. Are you ready? Here we go, then. Which river flows through London? Yellow.
The Thames.
Yeah, well done. Just what you need there. Well done. Getting a bit closer now. 53 plays 125. The Reds are still ahead. Let's see what happens now as the girls bring on the carts for the Fun Kart Grand Prix. It's next! Yes, my friends, they've been in training all morning and now they're ready to go. Make sure that's all zipped up, nice and tight. All the helmets secure and everything. Let me just fill you in on the rules here. Can you hear me in there?
Right.
Oh, good, you're in there. That's great. Well, put that down. There, much better. OK, here's the rules. They're very, very simple, OK? You have 3 laps, and on your 3 laps, you've got to hit plungers. On the first lap, whack the 10s, because surprisingly they're worth about 10. On the second lap around, you're going to go for the 25s, surprisingly worth 25. And on the last lap, just go for gold, checkered flag. First one across gets the 25 points. The yellows are starting to make a bit of progress, aren't they? And catching up just a little bit. So the Reds, maybe a little bit tentative here at this stage. Who's going first, girls or boys? Sorry?
Boys.
Oh, you're in there. So I can never hear you in these, so I should... Boys? Hey! Let's go then! Oh, it's done me now. Right, boys, get ready. You guys set to make some noise? Because really, you've been a very good audience, you know, so far. Possibly, I think, the best audience we've had all afternoon. Watch the lights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just what the yellows needed, wasn't it? 25 points, yellows! Now, James and Zoe have come from 3 points to heaven knows how many, but they're doing particularly well at the moment, so well done. Let's see now how many you get when we flash the lights for the 10s and 25 plungers. It looks like maximum. Well done! So you've got 25 winning the race, 140 there, 218 in total. That's good. OK. Daly, Sophie, are you ready? This is it. You are well in the lead. Are you still? You've got maximum as well. 265. You're going into the Funhouse. Zoe and James, you don't go away empty-handed. Look at this. It's the business, isn't it? A proper Funhouse. CD and cassette, the whole 9 yards, and a radio on there, one each in a box waiting for you out there. And you've also won. Go on, get down there. You should be modelling. She forgets. She poses when she shouldn't and doesn't when she should. Right, the hat, the jacket, and the exclusive grass hair and the smile. Thank you both for playing. Bye-bye.
See ya, bye!
Sophie and Daly, I can't believe you're going in. You happy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Feeling a bit cleaner now?
Yeah.
Ready to go, OK. Have a look inside the camera there. It's camera 316. That's the amount of prizes that are inside the Funhouse today, more or less. Gary King has the details on them, and you guys, come and join us!
March through the ball run and take off with these trendy shoes. Make a dash for the slip and slide. This X-Files clock is in there. Take a ride on the wild slide and grab a surprise goodie bag. Be amazed in the monster maze by this handy hold-all. Duck and dive on the danger net and strike it lucky with a mystery prize. Through the balloon tunnel and check this terrific electronic chess game. Bob the bobsleigh and snatch this personal stereo. Next, the crawl tube. Burst out all over with a burger bash. Slide down the fireman's pole and go batty with this baseball set. Flash through the flying fox and find a fantastic flashlight and sports radio. Enter the net ladder and hold on to this hair-raising hairdryer. Into the snake in the box and make an exhibition of yourself with this paint set. Next, the A-frame. There's a talking camera up for grabs. Am I going crazy? No, it's gone crazy. Expand your mind with a book bonanza. And fee, buy, bow, bum. I smell prizes to be won on the giant steps and a chance to snooze in a sleeping bag.
Wow. These are the tags that you will be going for. There are 15 of them in total inside the Funhouse. One of them corresponds to this week's Power Prize. The details now from Gary King. Gary?
All these groovy sounds like you never heard them before with this minted MIDI hi-fi and CD pack.
Well, we can forget that then, can't we? That's a load of old nonsense compared to what's going to really happen there. You will, of course, get one each should you get the power prize question right when Martina brings it on. If, of course, you do the right tag, so on and so forth. Let's find out where that tag is only for you at home now. So you have no idea, you see. No idea at all. The only way you'll know you've got that tag is when you grab a tag that is that tag and it makes this sound. So who's going first? Yeah, Daly? Right. Here we go. Feet on the steps. Your 2 minutes in the world's most fun house starts now! You come down the slide, through the car wash, those to Mel, out of breath, round here. You did very well. Woo, nice 12. Way. So this is what you've got. Remember, this is each, OK? We never, ever give one away on Funhouse. It's always double for you both. Sports radio and the flashlight. The sleeping bag. Surprise goodie bag. That'll be a surprise. The... Oh, is that a holiday? Oh, I thought it was a holiday for a minute because of all this dust. It's a hold-all, not a holiday. The talking camera, oh, you wanted that, good. The mystery prize, which is the Game Boy. Yeah. The personal stereo set. And the clock. And the power prize sound was heard. Bring it on, yeah! You know, it's always at that stage where I say the sound was heard that a lot of people go, was it? Because you're so busy in there. Yeah, you couldn't actually hear it, can you, with all the things that go on, the crowd cheering. So this is it. You're playing for the big CD system and the CDs. I wish you luck. You can confer. You have 10 seconds. Just over here a little bit. Here we go. Are you ready? Name 3 football teams in the English Premier League.
Manchester United, Liverpool and Aston Villa.
Yeah! Oh, a little hero there. He didn't even let you speak, and I know you know everything about football, don't you, Soph?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like the twins. Well done. I'm glad we had you there. Congratulations. They have done it. They've won on Funhouse. It must be a great feeling for them. And I know you'll be back next week to watch this again to see how big the power prize is. Oh, that big. See you soon. Bye-bye!